So you've got your new planners. You've decided what you're going to pick for 2024. So why are you so scared of setting it up? I have 10 tips on how to get past that new planner paralysis. So I have my 2 new planners here. I've actually got quite a lot of planners, but I'm using these as an example. So I have a Weeks here, and I have a Wonderland 222 A5 unstacked. So number 1, and tip number 1 is to put them in the things that you love. So transfer out your old planners, have them nearby because you're still using them, but you don't need them in a cover anymore. You want to start housing your new stuff in your covers or getting them in a position where they're ready. So for example, I have this one, which has my new Hobonichi Mega in. This is a Motum. This is the Veg Tan in, it's in tan, I think, or honey. I want to say veg tan in honey. I don't know. I got it from D-Stash, and I've got all my favourite things in here, which makes it just a bit more appealing to, I love these, by the way, to start my planner. So I've put my Hobo in here ready, and I've put in my Pebble Motum in tan. This is the Wonderland 222, and I've got all my favourite little bits in here. I've got my favourite scripts. I've got a Wonderland 222 sticker that I might stick down, but I'll keep it in there for now. I've actually got some bits that I left from last year that I never got round to, which was some Plan and Stow stickers, a lovely ream of transparent stickers. I've got a kit that I thought I might try out. I've got my Hobonichi, what's it called? I want to say template, that's not right. You're probably screaming, but I can't remember what the name is. You know when you just lose everything. And then I've got some washi tape in there, and I've got a little journaling card. Like, I love all these things. Look how cute this journaling card is, by the way. Stick try and go. So I have them in there ready for when I'm ready. And I thought, oh, at least then my favourite things are available. Same as with your favourite pen that you're going to write with. This is the Uniball one. I've got 4 of them. Absolutely love them. I've also got 4 of, well, I've got 3 Hobonichi Techo Jetstreams, but I've got one that isn't, that I bought on its own. So I know I like those pens. I know I'll use those pens, and I'm really excited to use those. So find your favourite tools is tip number 1, and put your planner in it. So tip number 2, and it's right there, write your name. I mean, I used a sticker, but get it in there, stick it down. If you've got this planner belongs to, stick it wherever you want to. You've got a blank page at the front, or whatever you might have, depending on the planner. Get it in there, write your name, because you know your name, that's not going to change. Get it down straight away. I haven't actually done it in here yet. I've not started this at all. I've not set them up at all. But as soon as I get my setup pieces, because I just don't have them, as soon as I get them, I will put them in and I will set those up. And I will do some videos of how I set them up. But I want to help you. I want to help you get past that blank page, that paralysis that we're having. Okay, once you've written your name, you might have a theme in mind, or you might be deciding on a theme for this year. It might be that you want to just be black and white, and you want to use neutral colours throughout the whole year. Or it might be that rainbow is your thing and you want to have bright colours, and each month is going to be a different colour, or every day is going to be a different colour. You might want to have stickers, you might want to have kits, you might want to just use different coloured ink for each month. You make that decision, and so pick a theme and write it down. Write down what that theme is going to be. You can write it on the front here, or you can put it in here. I have not decided on a theme yet, but I hope to, if I want to. But you have got that opportunity to pick one, go with it, and that would really help you to get the ball rolling. Similarly, though, pick your word of the year. If you haven't got a word of the year, I feel like it's a really good way to just bring yourself down to one word that's going to help you throughout the year, that's going to influence everything. I've got my word of the year 2024, which is unity, and that is going to go on this page when I decide to do it. Obviously, these were part of my 100 things that you can use your Wonderland planner for. It could be any planner, but I would say, you know, pick an idea and put it down, and the word of the year for me is really important to me. So I'm going to put my word of the year down as a first step. I'm going to pick some photos that are part of that. I'm going to pick some, you know, nice handwritten stuff with that word on. So that's picking your word of the year. You might have even got a sticker already, so pop that in. I've used vellum before and I've put that as an overlay. So get your word of the year, get that down. Okay, pen tests. Don't we love them? You're actually going to have to put pen to paper in this case. So if you haven't done a pen test, think about it. This is a new planner. You've got a new paper, maybe. Get some pens down, find out your favourite ones, work out what works best for you. I've obviously used lots of different pens in this particular planner, but a pen test is really important. So number 5, get your pens out, get them on the back page. You know, this page is always sort of stuck here, so just get it down. If you don't want people to see it, do the pen test, stick it down, and then you've got your first page as that. Okay, add your static dates. Things that don't change or things that won't change. So it might be anniversaries, it might be birthdays, it might be your school terms, it might be a holiday you've already booked. Get those in to your monthlies, however you are planning them. I don't know if you're putting your birthdays into your quarterlies, if you're putting them into your monthly overview, your yearly overview, but get those down. I would definitely put those in now, because then you're putting pen to paper and they can't change. If you're worried about using pen at this point, use pencil. Use something that you can erase if it's worrying you. Just get them in, and then you've at least put something in and you've started. You've made a start. Okay, number 7. Choose some of the favourite layouts that you've used before. So this is a Wonderland 222. And I am going to be in a smaller Wonderland 222 for my self-care. And I have been using a way of laying out my planner the last few weeks. And I'm really enjoying this. So I think I'm going to continue that into that planner. If you've been using kits, or if you've been using a bigger planner, or there's a different way you like your monthly spread, my monthly that I adore and I will continue to do is this one, where I choose a highlight from the month. And like, I love this page so much. I really enjoy picking out the highlights and adding them in to my monthly spread. So I'm probably going to continue that on in my A5. This was all family orientated. I didn't carry it on every month because I did lose a few months due to the holidays. So that just went down by the wayside. Also, I used to really love using kits, but I found I'm really enjoying, let me just get it, the minimal way of doing my planning. So, you know, this is going to work for me moving forward, because I don't have enough time to be writing it all in. I've got other planners, and actually I only need to put in the things that I need to know on the day, just so that I can plan things out, because things come up when you've got children and when you've got pets. They come up and suddenly you've got something in the evening that you've got to attend. So I want to put those in my weeklies. Same with my dailies. You know, I used to journal in my dailies. I'm not journaling in my dailies per se. I might be. I'm just kind of doing anything in my dailies. I've talked about that in another video that I'll link below. But something I have started that I'm really enjoying is, where are we? I'm enjoying doing word of the day. So I have another hobo cousin. It's actually a hon for next year. And I didn't want to lose my daily pages. So I'm going to do word of the day. It gets me practicing my lettering. And yeah, that's what I'm going to continue doing. I really enjoy it. So I think that's where I'm going to continue going on with this. But I've been doing that for the last few days. This is the idea that I had, and I really like it for this particular planner. For my main planner, I will be doing lots of different things actually. I will have prompts, etc. For my self-care in my monthlies, I've started to do my gratitude in the month. I'm really enjoying the space. So, you know, just remember every planner is going to be different unless you get the same one every year. But for me, I needed to know what I could fit into this one. The same with my Hobo weeks. So I have some old Hobo weeks. I've got one that I'm currently using, but what I wanted to do is where I've missed out some dates, I have actually done some practice setups. This has been for the last, well, this is actually caught up. So, but then I did some practice setups. What did I want to get out of did I want it to be functional? So I set some things up just to see if I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so far, but it just got too much. So I now know that just pen and a highlighter is going to work for me in my week. So I'm going to carry that on through. I have functional ways of using my weeks, and that's what I'm going to do. So absolutely pick your favourite way and use it that way. Which leads us on to number 8 and 9. So 8 and 9. 8 is if you want to try out something, you have your old planners, you have your current planners. Try it out now. There's nothing stopping you. You don't have to stick to the way you were doing it. Change it now. Keep moving forward, seeing what works. If it doesn't work, pull it out. So for example, I had this, which I used to find really useful, my to-do list, but actually it's not working for me anymore. So now I do it this way. I just put a to-do list in here and I tick off what it is that I've done, and things that are working for me is keeping a log of my stats here and having what I need to do for Instagram and for YouTube in the days that I need to do them. So I kind of transfer everything from there into there. So use your old planners to do the spreads that you want to do, which means that you can start to decide in your old planners, you can start to work out what it is you're going to use. If you're thinking about putting something in a month, just pick a new month with the same days. Start testing it out here, and then you can transfer that information into your new planner. So you're not putting pen to paper straight away. You can work it out and put it in. Again, with this, if you're getting really, I did it with this and it worked so well. I started to photocopy the pages. I was putting down tabs of what I wanted to use the pages for on every single thing. I actually put a kit in here, which I knew I was going to use. So I thought, let's put it in. I'm trialing it out. December isn't the month that I'm worried about. But I've started to put things in. I put things in my daily pages, how I'm going to use those, for example. And I put things in. Well, each time I put something in to decide what I was going to do. And I feel like that has really, really worked for me. Definitely has, because I now know what I'm going to use here. When I photocopied the pages, I tried it out. I really enjoyed it. You can use these transparent sticky notes, and you can just pop them over the top. And of course they, she says, I've got really shaky hands, as you know, always have done. Just try and get it. Anyway, whatever, it's not straight. It's because there's lines on it. If there wasn't lines on it, it would be fine. But use a transparent sticky note. You've got the grid underneath, and you can then write on it, and it looks like it's on the page. It helps you out. Anything that can help you to decide what's going down and then just putting it down. That I think is really important when it comes to your new planner. So that is 8 and 9. And then finally, and I think it's really important, is if you're really struggling to put pen to paper and you really don't know what to do, and you're looking at it and thinking, how can I use this planner? Find inspiration online. Use YouTube, obviously, you're here. Use Instagram. Go to Pinterest. They have some. Go to the actual websites themselves. or the Instagrams for the planners that you're using, they will always post inspiration. Again, try them out outside of this. If you want to try it in your old ones and see if it works, do that. But you can always change something up. Get away from perfectionism. It's not going to happen. Nobody's perfect. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. You know, it's gonna, if you practice it, it's going to become a permanent thing in the way that you do things. That's why you have to be accepting of change and allowing yourself to try things out and failing at it. If it doesn't work, that is absolutely okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some other channels that use planners that I watch. It could be anything from Stalogy, Wonderland 222, Sterling Ink, some of my favorite ones that help to generically look at planning and how you can improve how you plan. I'm going to put them down below. I'll put the link to their channel. My dog's barking now, typically. A link to their channel, and I'll say which planner it is that they primarily use, or if they're a generic planning channel, which is, I think, really helpful. So it will be on this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please share it if you've enjoyed it, because I think some people will get something out of it, I'm sure. If you would like to subscribe, that would absolutely make my day. I have to admit, I do have a little bit of a subscriber goal. I've had it since I started YouTube, and that's to reach 5k, and I am within reach. It feels like it's ever so close. So if you can help me to achieve that goal, I would just appreciate it so much. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, but it does really help me. I'm looking for that elusive 5k. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean I'm going to get more things out of it, but I just appreciate it. It's just a lovely number, isn't it? 5,000 people. Wouldn't expect that in my house at all. Be crazy, in fact, to meet 5,000 of you, but I would absolutely love it. It would really make my day. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.